the bad part. There's a fish. There's a fish. Got him. Got him. That's a nice fish. That's a better fish if he don't break my line. Whew, slippery. That is a better fish right there. I mean, I want y'all to look at this crappie coming in right here. See if we can ease him up here. Golly, look at that crappie. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today, as you can tell, it is a beautiful day. It's a very hot day. Hey, highs in the 98 today, heat index of 106. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning, and we have already got a mess of crappie for the supper table. That's right, that's what we're after today. Sometimes things don't go according to plan. We came out here today. I had an awesome video planned for you catching yellow bass. Well, guess what ruined my yellow bass fishing trip today? All of these dead gum crappie. You're along for the ride all day long. How many of you have ever stood back and said, man, I wish them crappie would leave my minnow alone, I want to catch some yellow bass? Probably not many, but they seem to be right in here. Well, that man is getting upset out there. Something got him. There he is. There he is. Nice fish. Another nice crappie. I'll tell y'all what, how about we just switch over and do a crappie video. See if we can catch a little supper. I'm just going to show y'all how easy this is. Right through the eyes, and that's it. We're going to put it right back out, right about there. I hope I catch that big one again, since we're going to keep them now. We'll see. That was probably a 13 or 14 inch. Whoop, missed that. A little bite. See if we can get another one. I'll watch that and take it. And he let go. My goodness. There's one right there. If he don't spit it, we got that one. Another crappie. He inhaled that one too. It's late. Well, it's not late. It's about midsummer. It's end of July here. It is hot. Lord, it's hot. But this morning ain't too bad, and the fish are biting, so I can't think of a better way to get our day moving here. There's fish. There's fish. Got him. Got him. That's a little better fish there. That's a little better fish. He's a little over 10. We're gonna keep him. That way we at least got supper for me and the missus anyway, if we don't catch any more today. I tell y'all, I discovered another YouTuber in the last week or two, and I'm gonna post a link to his channel either up on the screen here or maybe in the description one, however it works out. And fishes out of Michigan, and they have no size limit on their crappie, and I just think that's just a pretty nice deal. And we're in Alabama, and I think they're real liberal with the fish limits. You're not going to run out of opportunities here by only keeping the limit. But this guy fishes in Michigan, and I have really enjoyed watching his content. It's called Outdoors for a Change, and you know, he's kind of starting off like me. I've been doing this right at a year now. I just don't understand why he doesn't have the subscriber count that any bigger than what he does. He's got a lot of good insights. Really enjoy just watching, listening to him. Does a lot of camp cooking, does a lot of kayaking. If y'all don't mind, go over and show his channel a little bit of love. Turn the camera off, and there's the fish right there. We're getting a little bigger now. We're getting a little bit bigger now. Look at that one. I know we ain't got no issues here, but as sure as I don't measure something, game warden will be here. That one's about 11.5, so he is a little bit bigger. There he is, right in there. We can just cast right back out there. Get us another one. Seen a silver flash under it, and boy, that minnows trying to get away too. Seen another flash. Boy, that minnow's pulling that bobber. There's a fish on there, and right there he is. Got him. I'm telling you, if you'll watch that bobber, that live bait can tell you a lot, especially a minnow. That joker, he sees these predator fish coming in. He's a little dinky, and we might be hungry, but we're not that hungry. Well, we got him right in the top of the mouth. Look what that hook. I don't know if y'all can see that hook right there. That thing was in there. So we're gonna put him back, see if we can get another one on. So I'm just gonna show y'all what I'm using. And I have been using these hooks in my last several videos. Catching bluegill and shellcracker and the like. It's some Team Crappie size 8 hooks. And there's a fish. Took it when it hit the water. Now that ain't what we're after right there. That is a skipjack. And I call that catfish bait. So we're gonna keep him. Hopefully we hadn't run out of our crappie yet. There's one right there. There he is. Got him. That's another little guy. I'm gonna turn him loose. I sure regret putting that first one back. A little crappie that time. Flip him out of here. Good gracious. What do you think happened right there? That's a nice little crappie. I'm curious about that hole right there, how that got there. But we ain't fishing for them today. Unless we start catching a bunch of them, then we will be. Another little crappie. Well, this one here is a lot smaller than that last one. A lot smaller. Still a pretty fish. But we're gonna squeeze out a mess before the day's over. There's one right there. That's a little nicer fish. That is a nicer fish. That is a much nicer fish. Get in here. That is a much nicer crappie. And he's every bit of 12 inches. So we're gonna put that in the basket. Oh my goodness, come here. That's another 10 inch or so, 10 or 11. Nice little fish. Something swimming with it. Got him. Got him. Another decent sized one. Another decent sized fish. Right in the top of the mouth. So here's something that I've I've kind of noticed. These smaller crappie seem to be just yanking the bobber under and running with it. But these 2 or 3 big ones I've caught, they hadn't really done that. The bobber has stood up and then just slowly drift away. And that's been kind of how the bigger ones have been acting. And that probably doesn't mean much, but it is interesting to see the different ways that they're taking it. And it could be that some of these bigger ones are coming in from a little bit shallower spot up here in these rocks, and they might not can dive quite as deep. I mean, that last cast, something just absolutely smashed it, and I was fumbling around trying to turn the camera on and wound up mis-setting the hook. In which I've missed a few fish being quick to jerk, and I'm not a crappie fisherman. Wasn't even expecting to catch them today, but I've been letting that bobber stay under just a few minutes. There it goes again, and then set the hook. There he is. So that couldn't have worked out any better. That's another better sized fish. Through the bottom jaw on that one. Another decent sized crappie. Folks, I was on my phone when he took it. And he spit, oh man. And there goes my good bobber too. Shoot, that's 87 cents. I can't let that get away from me. Is that minnows got nearly 2 foot of line, maybe 30 inches of line. That's the only thing restricting him is that bobber, and he can pull that wherever he wants. So you know, when he finds the depth those fish are at, he's obviously gonna try to get away, but by then it's too late. The fish are done after him. So especially if you got a good lively minnow. Skipjack. More catfish bait. Skipjack shore lunch. Would you watch it? Thumbs up and comment below. Oh, there it is. Got him. Got him that time. That's a nicer fish. In my shadow here. Good looking crappie. Really surprised to be catching them today. I would have thought, well, you below a very popularly fished spillway like I am, if these fish to be caught, someone's usually catching them before you. And I'm just kind of surprised that we even getting any this morning. They're not fished out, but I'm thankful to get them. I thought we was about to get lit up right there. Whoop, there he is, there he is, there he is. Oh, missed him, missed him. I tell you, we hadn't missed many, but the ones we've missed have been on the bigger minnows on these number 8 hooks, and that could be part of the problem. But I mean, we've still got a good catch rate, so I hate to go changing up too much. And I do have a lot planned, but the bad part, there's a fish, there's a fish. Got him, got him. That's a nice fish. That's a better fish if he don't break my line. Whew, slippery. That is a better fish right there. I mean, I want y'all to look at this crappie coming in right here. See if we can ease him up there. Golly, look at that crappie. Look at that crappie, y'all. What a slab. And I'm gonna tell you, he wasn't fighting much. Folks, that's what I like about a little bitty hook, is you can still catch a big old fish. That's gonna be my PB crappie right there. About 13 and a quarter or so. Again, that ain't no record size fish, but that's a nice fish for me. All right, everybody, here's what I've done. I missed 3 hook sets in a row. So I upsized my hook. We talked about it the whole video now. I went up to a size 6 from a size 8. I just felt like that I'm hooking those shiners through the eyes. There's a fish. There's a fish. I'm hooking the shiners through the eyes, and I'm thinking that it's just too meaty. They're too wide in the bend of the hook. That's a good crappie. That's a good crappie. So, like I said, switch to a 6. And again, I hate changing something that works, but we didn't have no problem with that, getting him on. And I done missed too many, so there you are. We're gonna get him in the basket, and we fixing to call it a day. It's a little after 9 o'clock in the morning. I got here later than I thought. I had all my minnows bought 2 or 3 days ago and in my cooler, and I never could get here, and all my minnows died. And so I went out this morning, opened the lid, they's all dead. Well, I had to go 20 minutes opposite way to buy bait and then come back. So I didn't get as early a start as I wanted, about 7, but we've been fishing about 2 hours. We've got about a dozen crappie in the basket. Hey, I just want you to look. I just want you to look at that. Floppy, floppy. Boom, we're back at the house. Got one of my wife's biggest Tupperware that's-a bowls. Thing's massive. We're gonna get these crappie on some ice water. And the reason is we caught all these in a couple hours this morning, but I've actually got somewhere to be. We're gonna get them in some ice water, and that will keep them until I can get back and get them cleaned up. So the best part about fishing is definitely having the boys with you to catch them, but when they can't come, the best part about fishing is showing them the catch.
The biggest one is the one at the front.
That is, he's definitely the biggest one. Some of them are pretty little guys, but
Daddy, I think those 2 are the. Are we gonna keep those?
we are gonna keep those.
Are we gonna eat them up?
We can eat them up.
And are we gonna eat the cows?
Yeah.
I think this one might be the smallest one. Might be some sort of old shad.
No, they're crappie.
Crappie.
Crappie, like that monster crappie you caught.
Yeah, that's another monster crappie.
That is a monster crappie. Look at
And
that.
he has a big mouth.
He does.
Hey,
Oh.
is that his jaws?
Yeah.
Can you
Joe
show
found the minnows.
me?
You like a cooler full of minnows, don't you, boy?
Yeah. Can I see inside of the
Yeah.
big crappie again?
You want to what?
See inside that big crappie.
You want to see inside his mouth?
Yeah. Are those his jaws?
No, those are his gills back there.
Wow. Joel, hey, Joel got him in there. Come on,
So again, one of the best parts of fishing with kids is when they can't come, showing them your catch when you get home. They love it almost as much as they love the cooler full of minnows that you can just go buy at the store. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see us cook these crappie, be sure you check out our shorts page for an upcoming video there. And also hit that like button, leave a comment below what you think about the video, what do you want to see, smash that subscribe button, and like always, we'll catch you next time right here on the J-Line.